Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with the Pastors. This morning's Coffee with the Pastor is going to be a little bit different. Um, Yesterday, we lost Pete Haynes in the Mid-Atlantic District after a really long battle with cancer. Um, so this morning's Coffee with the Pastor is going to be a salute to Pete Haynes. Pete was a pastor in the Mid-Atlantic District, but I actually first got to know Pete through summer camp at Shepherd Spring. So I've got on one of my Shepherd Spring shirts here. Um, Pete was a believer in the power of camp and invested many hours in volunteering and encouraging kids to be at camp. He even wrote the theme song that many of us grew up singing about Shepherd Spring. And a couple years ago, Shepherd Spring celebrated their 25th anniversary. And he wrote the theme song for that anniversary as well. So I like to think that a part of Pete's legacy will always ring out through the camp when people sing the camp song. Um, One of the lines is God's laughter ripples on through the hills, and I like to think that maybe part of Pete's legacy will as well. But I got to know Pete a little bit better as a youth, going to Mid-Atlantic District youth events, and specifically when I went on the Mid-Atlantic District Youth Cabinet. He was one of the advisors alongside Jan Walker, and it was really my time on the youth cabinet, growing as a faith leader, that I started to hear that still small voice of God calling me into some kind of ministry. My time going to district events really put a firm foundation underneath of me that I've built every single part of my ministry since then on. And I also know that I'm not the only one, not the only young adult that has come out of the Mid-Atlantic District bearing the legacy of Pete Haynes in our very DNA. We are many. So I'm raising my coffee mug to you, Pete. You will be missed, but your legacy echoes on through the many of us who are beneficiaries of your ministry. So to close out, God's laughter ripples on through the hills, from the meadows up to the sky. The shepherd of the spring leads us here, saying, drink and be satisfied. This spring of life that we've come to share flows on through all that we do. On hikes and cabins or at the pool, we hear I make all things new. For God's laughter ripples on through the hills, from the meadows up to the sky. The shepherd of the spring leads us here, saying, drink and be satisfied. Thank you, Pete. Here's to you.